Hey, you guys, it's your good girl, Ebony.
And your bad girl, Sharon.
You bad this week, huh?
Yes, every week.
Okay. Welcome back to our channel, Road to Riches. Welcome back.
Yes.
Please, before y'all exit this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and notification bell.
Yes, ding, 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 notification. What we talk about today, friend?
So today's topic is going to be about communication. Communication amongst your family, friends, relationships, you know, co-workers, clientele, whatever.
I mean, good communication, bad communication.
All the above.
People who don't fucking listen, people who do listen.
All the above.
Yes.
So, first and foremost, let's get into communication with family.
That's a good one.
You know, some things may go down. Some people may feel a certain type of way. Instead of speaking up right then and there, you know, sometimes they lag. They take months.
They hold on to it.
And they have a whole grudge.
You be over it at that point, and they still be holding on to that. You be like, you still mad at that? Bitch.
The purpose of this is to communicate, so you guys can remain family.
Yes.
And you ain't got to be beefing with your cousins, though.
Okay.
You know.
I don't beef with my cousin.
You ever beef with your cousins?
They get on my fucking nerves when I don't beef with them. Bitch, have you ever beef with your cousin?
I ain't never beef with my cousins, but I had some beef with my uncle before.
Y'all heard that?
You know.
Real beefy.
I don't really know if it was beef, but you know, at one point he ain't like me. He told me to, you know, get out his mama house, but
he told you to. Shame on you, uncle.
yeah.
Shame on you.
He ain't like the fact that I was there helping out with bills.
So that means he wasn't helping out no bills.
I don't know what the man was doing.
I don't know either. I wasn't there.
You know, he had a sense of entitlement, but due to the fact of lack of communication, I ain't speak to my uncle for damn near 2 years.
Oh, damn. It be like that sometimes. Like sometimes you like when it comes to communication, especially if you willing to be mature about the situation and talk, and they still be acting like a kid, and be like, we ain't gotta talk about it, and then next thing you know, you just don't talk about it for years.
But
it's
then
sad, it's unfortunate, but it's
we was
true.
kind of forced to interact with each other, and then naturally we just kind of like fell back in place. But in my mind, I kind of set him at a distance. You know, I just love somebody at a distance.
Right. It be like that sometimes. You know what? If you care for somebody, you don't necessarily. It's called feeding somebody with a long wooden spoon. You don't necessarily have to be up on them to love them. You can love them from over there.
Yes, I'm gonna love you from around the corner.
Yeah, I mean, the same thing in relationships. Ooh, communication in relationships.
It's stressful, y'all.
Talk to me, friend.
Ain't much I can say. No, but communication within relationships is very important. Very, very, very important. Especially if you want to, like, make it work. You know, if you really see yourself with this person in the long run, please be open for communication on both parties, on both ends. Because it's the worst when you have somebody that's open for communication and then the other party just, like, standing there like a brick wall and don't know how to elaborate his feelings or his emotions or her feelings or her emotions. Because, you know, you got some women, they don't know how to speak up.
It's true. Some don't, and it's most, I ain't gonna say it's mostly men, because I don't want my men viewers to hate me, but you know, y'all just be like, no, I'm good.
It's an equal amount.
It's
you got,
average, right.
You know, some people, it takes time for them to get comfortable to speak. And then you got some people, they just social butterflies. They tell you how they feel right off the bat within matters of seconds of meeting them. But I don't know. I really don't know.
I don't know, y'all. I'm single.
I ain't single, but
I can't tell you about. I don't know about the whole relationship thing. I mean, I remember when I wasn't.
Don't act like you ain't never been.
I mean, I remember when I was in one. I mean, whoa! I remember when I was in one. I'm not in one now, so I don't. I mean,
well, as far as my relationship goes, we're working on it.
Okay.
We're working on it. We do have a little issues with the communication department, but I guess we working on it.
It will be a struggle for him.
It does be a struggle. I think on both our ends. Because I think sometimes he be trying to tell me things that I probably can't grasp at the time or comprehend, and vice versa.
That's true. I mean, with my ex, it was like, You lying. That could be a bad communication skill. Your ass always
Just straight off the
lying.
back, lying?
Just be lying. Don't be liars. Tell people what it is. Like, talk to the person and let them know what it is. Like, you don't have to lie. I don't think you should have to lie. And if you should lie, if you think you do have to lie, then you don't need to be with that person, because you should always be with somebody who you can be truthful with at all times.
Yes, and it's very much so respected more. If you cheat, just tell somebody you cheated. Don't lie and then try to confess that you cheated, because now you can't be trusted.
At all.
Your actions or your words.
What about friendship communication? Like, you should always be honest with your friends, regardless
If
of
you
what.
consider them friends, if it's real friendships, definitely, keep the line of communication open. Don't ever, block your friends out. Don't ever, not pick up the phone. If you need a moment, let a bitch know. Communicate that.
Yeah.
Let a bitch know you need a moment. Don't just straight off the bat ignore your friends. Whether it's friends, family, relationships, sometimes even in your relationships you need a moment.
Yeah. It's true.
So if you really do need a moment, communicate that if you can. If you can't,
You
communicate
should be able
everything
to
that
when
you
you
need
grown.
to at the time.
I mean, if you're in a relationship, maybe I understand needing time to calm down and not talking right then and there, but don't let a whole day or a whole 24 hours go by that you don't tell the person, like, hey, what you did bother me. Because now you're holding on to stuff, and then next time the person does something again.
So, friend, you only giving them a 24-hour window?
Yes. Because don't come to me a whole week later talking about some shit that happened a week ago, because I don't want to talk about it no more. You done had, like, now you mad at something else. So now you're going to double up what you mad about. So something you should have discussed and did it a week ago, now you're going to add that to the anger of today.
Well, that makes sense. I get you. I give a person a little bit more time than 24 hours.
Respect.
Because sometimes I guess because of what I got going on in my life on a daily, I can get upset at something within, like, in the morning time, but let's say I got a full schedule the whole day. I'm not even thinking about why I'm upset until I make it back to my bed that night.
Right.
You get what I'm trying to say? Because I can't even get at no attention right now.
Right.
So, me personally, if I'm upset, if I'm the person that's upset in a situation, I may need a little longer than a day.
Okay. All right.
So, if you get mad at me, or if I get mad at you, I'm going to need probably more than a day to let you know.
If you my man, I don't give a damn what you do. You better come to me by the night and talk to me, because if you come to me next month talking about, remember September the 21st, 2020 at 8 p.m. you had an upset me, I'm like, bitch, the past is the past. We ain't even mad at that no more.
Sharon ain't got time for it. You done let it go?
I don't let it go, because we ain't discuss it, so therefore it's gone in the wind. Because if I feel like if you press with me, you need to let me know you press with me.
So what if it's the other way around? You got the issue. You let the person know within 24 hours, but they can't hear you right now.
If they choose to not listen to me, then that's another scenario. Do we have another issue at this point? Because you choose not to listen to what the fuck I'm saying when I have the issue. That means you disregard my feelings. Because I'm the type of person, I'm going to listen to you.
So you need them to regard your feelings at that moment.
At that fucking moment. Because that's why I'm upset. But you ain't paying attention. You need to be paying attention. Where's your antennas? Where you at? Where you at? Listen. That's why
Sharon ain't got time for the BS.
That's why you need to date people who are compatible to you. If you don't date people who are, like she said, she may be like, oh, I can give it a couple days because I'm busy, I'm doing what the fuck I'm doing, and we can come back to this at a later date. So she need to date somebody like that. I'm the type of person, I need to date somebody that's going to be willing to sit down and
that only refers to dating wise.
Right, dating wise.
So if it's family members, you giving them more than 24 hours.
Oh yeah, because I don't have to see you, but if I live in a house with you, like if we dating and I have to see you every day.
And we're in-house?
We're in-house, we need to talk about this because we're not going to walk around.
Definitely if we're in-house.
Now, if you my cousin and you stay somewhere and I don't have to see you, like as often as I have to see you, that's as often as we need to talk. Like if I don't talk to you in January and then Thanksgiving from the home, we need to discuss this at Thanksgiving. Like whenever I see you on site, we need to discuss this because I'm not
discussing with you some shit that went down in January, in November.
Right. I'm just saying.
I'm not doing it.
But if you decide you want to, if you feel salty about it, because I'm going to be over it at that point.
Because I'm definitely over it.
But if you feel salty about it,
but if you need your moment,
we can talk about it.
We can talk about it.
And I won't even say moment because people take their own time to have their own closure. So I don't know how long it may take for you to have your closure. You could be mad about some shit for 5 years, and I can respect that. Just when you come to a bitch respectful. And be like, you did some shit 5 years ago that kind of pissed me off and I can't get over it. Because I want to give you your closure. That's how people have mental illness. Like, I don't want you to be hovering over being mad at me. I feel like you should tell me. I feel like I'm going to be over, but that's just me. But some people don't.
Yeah, maybe I'm different. I'm still getting to learn individuals. Because I don't know.
Friendship.
I guess if I'm mad at you and if I haven't gotten around to you to discuss to you while I'm mad, I'm really not going to hold it against you 5 years later.
Okay.
I just let it go.
Right.
And if organically, naturally, we come back together, hey, you know, that's just with family and friends, because it's like, it's been issues. You know, it's been plenty of times where I've had issues with family members, or they may have issues with me, and...
But you gonna say something. You gonna, like, somebody gonna bring up something like, oh,
we'll bring it up, but maybe not right
Let's
then and there. Right then and there. I really never, I'm not gonna say never, but honestly, recently I haven't had any falling out with anybody personally, an extension of my family, you know, maybe other family, you know, but, you know, I think my family was kind of maturing as a whole, but a couple of years ago, especially with me and my uncle, we was a little off balance though.
Me and my sisters, if we get mad, it's just like we mad. We'll come back when we come back. We ain't gonna hold no grudge.
Yeah, like me and my sisters, me and my sisters, especially like the ones that I am very close to, I can get upset with my little sister and I can just tell her the next conversation we have. And it could just be like a little kiki. Like, I've never really gotten so mad to the point where I had to stop literally talking to my sister. I haven't. Like, I guess because we actually give each other our spaces. We're not, I don't know, we're not up on each other like that. Like, my sister lives miles away.
Yeah, my sisters, we up on each other, so.
Y'all get on each other's nerves.
We don't get on each other's nerves, but we talk often, so if something happens, we ain't gonna go call the next day and be like, hey girl, did you see that new commercial? We gonna be like, bitch, you did some shit? Okay, but let's agree to disagree. And then we'll keep it moving after that.
Okay.
So
basically,
I'll stop talking to him for a while.
So basically, when it comes to relationships, you need that communication right there on. When it comes to family, you know, it take a little time. We'll let you guys
simmer. Think about it.
What about you? Do you take your time when it comes to your family? Or do you tell them right then and there?
I stopped talking to them motherfuckers for a long time.
So you don't even tell them you mad. You just
not
talking.
I'm gonna tell them that you gonna know I'm mad because I'm gonna go off on you that same day. And then like we probably ain't gonna talk because we mad, but then we'll get back. I mean, but if we I feel like all relationships are important to men, but if I'm in the house with you specifically, just my opinion, like if I live with somebody and I have to walk around you every day, like I'm not gonna feel bad energy in my house. I'm not gonna tiptoe around you and I'm not gonna sweep shit under the rug. Come on, let's sit down because you pissed me off. Let's talk about this because I can't.
I don't know. I think it's a little, I think maybe in the beginning of my relationship, it was probably like that, but now it's like if I was to get upset or if he was to get upset and we don't discuss it right then and there, I guess because I be on go, he be on go, we have a lot of moments where we're not even in the house at the same time, so I don't know, it's just like when we get around to it, we're going to discuss it. I do have moments that I'm like, if it's really violent, if it's something that's very heavy, very deep, then I'm gonna pull you to the side and say, you need to slow down. We gotta have this conversation.
Right.
But if it's something that can really we can wait on it to discuss, then I would, or whatever.
Bottom line, how y'all communication up? Talk to each other in the lines of communication that y'all comfortable with. Everybody talk to each other, your friends, your family, whatever relationship, the comfortability that you have within it. If you feel like cool. You feel like fuck it. If you feel like nah, we need to talk.
Yeah.
But make sure you have some people, surround yourself with people with the same type of communication. If it's different communication, be adult enough to agree to disagree. But that's the only way that you can get through some shit if you're not the same. If y'all don't vibe the same. So
Yeah, and also communicate from a place of love.
yeah.
Don't ever communicate.
Tit for tat.
That's why I think I give people time, because sometimes when you are upset and you straightly react, your communication may not be what you really want to say at that moment. It may be something that you say that you may eventually regret.
True.
Don't speak from anger when you're talking to me.
Right. Oh damn. You just leave the camera when you say that?
Yeah, I don't want you speaking from anger when you're speaking to me.
Okay.
Because 9 times out of 10, 9 times out of 10, you gonna miss me. And if you come at me crazy, you're gonna be missing out on me for real.
Ooh, I like it. Y'all heard that.
So don't come at me crazy. So that's why I like to give you your time. Just don't take too much time, because if you take too much time, then I'm gonna be looking at you like, what are we talking about?
What the fuck are we talking about?
Didn't I tell y'all last video, no matter what goes down, life goes on?
So if they come to you like February and then June, you gonna be like, we argue? Who are you?
Listen, I'm growing daily.
Okay.
I'm a new person every day.
So I can argue, and as long as I don't talk to you for a while, you gonna be over it. So I ain't gotta never apologize.
No, I don't really look for people to apologize to me, because I don't really like, unless you're my man.
I want your apology because it shows sincerity. It shows that you actually care.
I mean, you gotta really be doing some foul shit for you to apologize. Honestly, with me, people always find themselves being upset at me. So what am I apologizing for? Like, really, like, you found the issue. You was upset with me, so I don't know. I'm not. I mean, if I said something that made you feel some type of way, if I did something that made you feel some type of way, I apologize for, I guess, what was done. But
if you done it intentionally, because you wouldn't do it intentionally, I think that's what you're saying. Like, if you
I guess that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, if you did something that's not intentional, so if you took it the wrong way, let me know right now. And I can be like, oh, my bad. I didn't mean it intentionally.
Yeah.
But if I meant it intentionally,
you may have perceived
it
the wrong way. Now, the thing with people, I don't know, they perceive my energy
wrong.
I don't know if it's wrong or, I really don't know. I can't even explain it.
Because you got the mean face from
They always say it's the mean face.
People sometimes just want to take advantage of your good energy. Could that be it too? And they don't like when you don't give them what they want because you have such good energy and they expect you, because you're a very decent, moral person, they expect you to just give them what they want. And if you say no, then they're mad. That's another form of communication. Some people want to take advantage of you in life. And if it becomes a no, then you're a bad person at this time. You don't have good communication.
Yeah, they do.
You don't care. Because what that Beyonce song, the first time I said no, it's like I never said yes.
Because I think I don't know. I think they so used to having access to you at their convenience.
Right. That reminds me of somebody. I had a friend like that. I had to cut her ass off.
So when you're dealing with people that deals with you at their convenience,
right?
As soon as you're not like maybe available or there for them in that moment,
right? This girl would
you the worst person in the world.
This girl would literally call me every day, like 3 in the morning, talking about the same shit, like, or all day, like I'm being a support system. And then the moment I'm like, bitch, I'm busy. I'm doing something. You ain't a good friend. Hold up, slow up. You never there for me. Let me cut your ass off because I'm not taking you to 2021. Nope.
I don't know.
So
but yes, communication is very, very big, very important.
The most important.
Please, guys, keep your communication open with your guys' loved ones, with your friends, your family, your clients.
Yes.
Especially with clients.
Especially with homies.
Especially with clients. We're not gonna get into that today, but communication is very, very important. And I also think comprehension aligns with communication, because you can communicate all day. If a motherfucker don't comprehend what's coming out your mouth,
right?
They're not gonna see you or hear you.
Right. It's true. And that also, once again, I think I'm a big advocate of agree to disagree. Like, that's my main, like, we ain't gotta think the same. Some people want you to think like them. I don't gotta think like you. You ain't gotta think like me. Like, whatever I would do or whatever you wouldn't do, like, it don't even matter. You do what you do and I'm gonna do what I do, and we should be fine just like that. Like, you don't have to You don't have to try to put your
That's the
ideas
thing.
on people.
Don't accept people individuality.
Yeah. So, you know, we just want to come and let y'all know real quick a little something about communication to speak to y'all. You know, we on the road to riches. So we gotta come speak to y'all. We care about y'all. We want y'all to see what's going on. Now I do know that good girl Ebony always has some motivation at the end of these videos. But don't forget to like, comment, and what?
Subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell.
Notification bell. Ding, 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 ding. Got to hit it, okay? So
today we're gonna leave y'all with, you know, since we're talking about communication, it's real simple.
Okay.
Basically, the right people hear you differently.
Right.
You know, that's it.
The right people hear you differently?
The right people hear you differently. Because the wrong people
what you think?
hear what they want to hear.
Oh my.
Perception,
Give me
friend.
some.
Perception.
The right person will hear you differently. The wrong people will come up with their own conclusions. They already had it in their mind.
Basically, you could be saying all the right things, but the person is hearing all negative.
Yeah.
But you basically being positive or something like that.
And the wrong person is mostly incompatible with you, whether it's relationship or friendship. And families too. Don't think just because y'all cousins, y'all have to hang together. Like, you can love them, but some people just don't mesh well together. Some people personalities and attitudes and morale just does not go together. So don't beat yourself up if you not get along with people.
What's meant for you will always be for you. So if you don't fell out with somebody, you don't fell out with somebody.
Unless you fucked up and you need to fix it. But
if you need to fix it, then fix it. Try to fix it.
But if it's not you,
if you find that relationship valuable,
right.
If you find that relationship purposeful, or however you say,
right.
Then try to fix it. But both parties should try to fix it. If you feel as though you're the only one trying to fix it and it's not being reciprocated on the other end,
then it's not even worth it. If you're the only person reciprocating, you're the only person doing it, the other person don't care.
Some relationships, whether it's, and it also goes for family members too, only last a season.
Right. Y'all,
you know,
we had to come drop this, sprinkle this gold juice on y'all. We thank y'all. We appreciate y'all.
We love y'all.
We love y'all. Road to riches. Peace, y'all.
See y'all later.